And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Wilson. The ball is caught, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And it's caught. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And the Rebels looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's a run to the left. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Wilson. Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Alabama.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offense...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. And now the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
There's the handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Ready up.
Second and goal for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That completion makes it second down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Now they'll run it on the toss. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Flanagan. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just time enough for one more play in the half.
Razor. Moves.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all, and the result is a loss of yardage.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Pass caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. Almost had his 2nd interception of the game. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looks to the left, pass caught. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man. Has the first down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And the completion made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, it's a reverse. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
There's so many play callers that get into the red zone, and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. At midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown. Tied. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Snags the quick throw. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And they heave it deep downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Flanagan. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Looking downfield. It's Wilson. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're going to run it here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out to play fake. He'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win.
Okay, ready?
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Lasso!
And there's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.